viewers of my travel channel will know I don't just go to the highlight places. I like to just have a walk around the back streets and just observe what I find interesting. And I hope you will do too as well. Sort of wrapping paper. It's like the Chinese New Year shop. The same on the other side of the road. I'm walking through the dried fish market. I don't know how far I'll get before somebody slings me out. But seems to be like sharks, fins and all sorts of stuff in here. Really interesting. Mountains of shark fins. I think I'd probably better get out while I still can. Lovely and cool in here. So nice. This is some kind of indoor market here that I've stumbled on. Mostly edibles by the look of it. Somebody chopping something up. Always park your bike nicely at the end of the hire period. Just so there's no confusion with the electricity supply, everything's colour coded. There's the fishy stuff. Jeez. Some of those fish are pretty big too. All these little lockups down here are people manufacturing small items and then forwarding them on. There's a lovely old building on Yide Road. Very intricate architecture. Can't say I've seen this before. Little jacket for the car. Apparently this is a cultural heritage area, so we better have a look. The first thing we see, Kentucky Fried Chicken. This bit down here looks original. Held up with steel reinforcing. These are meant to be old Chinese houses. Just for the record, this is the historic area apparently. This is the historic area. So naturally enough, it has free engraving. Okay. Still waiting for the historic bit. And here we have the historic Starbucks. I don't know if I'm walking around with my eyes closed, but this is the first thing that resembles a bar. Steak and craft beers. And just for the record, to the left, somewhere up there, is a plaque that said Bruce Lee's ancestral home. And straight across is a little alleyway which we shall go and explore now. So just out of interest, just for the record, I must say the tourist spots in this town, they do get a little bit heavily saturated with shops. Tao Ju, a tea house founded in 1880 and now a destination for tourists. Interesting old buildings opposite. Somebody took the trouble to make the windows look interesting over the centuries ago. We're just coming up to a pet shop now. Puppies and cats in cages. But regards. Budgies, parrots, finches. Plants, plant pots, more birds, budgies, puppies, little cats. Just trying to get the hang of the shopping. Distinguishing between the wholesalers and the retailers. I think they're wholesalers, but the stuff they can't shift, they have it out the front. Like this with a special price tag. If we can get across here. Not easy. This is my kind of interesting place. I seem to have stumbled on a sort of Disneyland place here. Not quite sure what it's about. No motorbikes and no bicycles allowed. Seems to be a bit closed down at the moment, but potentially very exciting. This seems to be the sort of toys and novelty department. Very brightly lit down here. The Guangzhou Sacred Heart Cathedral. It's feeling a bit like rush hour. I'm going to have a go at crossing the road in a minute. A shop selling electronic tubes. There seems to be an area of everything electronic. These people taking big flat screen tellies apart and fixing anything electrical that's busted. Well, that answers that question. Electrical appliances square. Commuter traffic heading home on the Yongqingfang West Road. Well, I've been on 3 different subway trains to get here, and it's very lovely indeed. This is the stadium that housed the Asian Games. I'm not quite sure what year that was. Pretty impressive looking building. And behind it we have the telephone tower, telecommunications tower. And on the outside of the stadium there seems to be a sort of activity area with seating, open air, and the river is across in the distance. I'm filming this again just for the audio. Seem to be simultaneous buskers going on here, which is an interesting mix. This is a little park right on the edge of the river, and people seem to be having a lovely time out on a Sunday evening. Just walking along the river bank, you come to a big bridge with a big advert on it, and around here to the right are numerous riverboat cruises and the big tower. Well, this is all very lovely down here on the waterfront in Guangzhou. I would say definitely come here before you go to Yongqingfang, because there's quite a big contrast between the two light shows. Tomorrow I'm heading out of town. That will be revealed in the next video. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that'd be nice, thank you. You'll be able to see what else I get up to on my travels. Thanks again for watching.